What's up, psychos, and welcome back to 30 Days of Book Recs. We are on day 27, which I cannot believe we're already almost done this series. This has flown right by. But anyways, yesterday we talked about Heavy by M.L. Burns. This was an MF kind of shallow end, beginner, dark romance. So today I'm going to talk about Ricochet by River Hale. And this is along the same theme. I would say, yes, this is a dark romance, but it's more on the shallow end of things. And it's a great MM option for those of you that want to dip your toes in the dark romance pool, but are a little bit worried about surfing into some of those more intense tropes and themes like non-con or some of those other topics that we've covered in previous videos. So Ricochet by River Hale is a dark MM hockey romance. Stone, who is the quote unquote dark MMC, I would say, he is a hockey player, yes, but he is also a serial unaliver. He likes to hunt and kill bad guys. Cal, on the other hand, also a hockey player. He's had a couple of instances in his life where he's been exposed to death of some kind. One of them being in his own house. He came down the stairs and discovered the dead, mutilated body of his father. Forgive me, I read this a while ago, but if I remember correctly, he becomes fascinated with the concept of death in that moment. And as the reader at first, you're kind of like, that's a weird reaction to have to finding your father murdered, but you soon very quickly learn that Cal's father was not a nice person. This is also a big reason why Cal hates Stone. Stone and Cal were on the same hockey team in high school, and Cal was really using hockey, which is a contact sport, as an excuse to cover up a lot of the bruises that he received on his person at home. And because Stone saw and clearly suspected that those bruises were not hockey bruises, Cal has this kind of resentment towards him. He feels a lot of shame around it, and he just straight up doesn't want anything to do with Stone after that. Then we fast forward a couple of years and Stone joins Cal's hockey team. Cal still feels the same way about Stone, and he's very playing hard to get, where Stone has kind of always had this interest in Cal and he's in full pursuit mode. So there's a lot of like push and pull tension in here. But despite the fact that this is a dark romance and Stone is clearly the one in pursuit of Cal, he is still a freaking consent king. Like, he would never cross that line with Cal. Like, he's a consent king almost to the point where I'm reading the book and I was just, he has given you consent. You don't need to ask again. just go for it, man. He said yes. He said yes enthusiastically. So many great, heartwarming moments in here. There's definitely this level of darkness to it, right? Like, Stone is still a serial unaliver. There are some very, very bad villains in here, but it's kind of similar to, I don't know if any of you guys have read Only James, where the villains are villains and they're doing bad things, but the bad things aren't on page. They're more just referenced, and you understand the type of bad things and the dark things that the villains do, but it's not to the point where you're reading those atrocities written out in detail on page. So yeah, every time somebody asks for, they want a dark romance, but they don't want like full pitch black, I love recommending Ricochet by River Hale. It's the perfect book for that, for anybody who just kind of wants to start dipping their toes into heavier subject matter, basically. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching today. And tomorrow we're gonna continue on our path up to the surface. We are actually, I wouldn't even consider tomorrow's rec a dark romance, but it is definitely the spiciest duet I have ever read. I am so excited to talk to you guys about these books. These are one of the few books that I actually have special editions for, which I'll probably be shamelessly showing off on the video tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, stay freaking weird. Thank you for watching today's episode of 30 Days of Book Recs. I will catch you in the next video. In the meantime, if you did want to support me by checking out any of my books that I've written, here's my backlist. I've got a wide range in here, from a contemporary MM surf romance to some pitch black paranormal dark romances. Take your pick. All of my books are available on KU if you want to check them out. I also have videos detailing the content of each book if you want to check them out on my channel. But I totally understand if that's just not in the cards right now. You might be going going like, Alex, in this freaking economy, yeah, right. So if you don't have the means to financially support me by reading the books, that is obviously totally okay too. I am just glad that you are here. So any interaction that you can give me on this video goes a long way. So if you want to like, comment, or subscribe, really anything is appreciated. Just smash all of those buttons. Okay, thank you. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.